Zendesk provides one of the most easy to install and customizable customer relationship management tool. In this video, we'll see how to set up Zendesk CRM and chat options for your website or business. In order to do that, you will have to first register with Zendesk.com. You can just enter your email address and password and Zendesk will automatically create a help desk for you. Here I've already created our help desk. As you can see, it's 31westglobalservices.zendesk.com. Let's explore the options and see how we can set up our help desk. Now, starting with the first option, we have add a widget. Widget is nothing but the help option, as you can see on the right side of the screen. In order to set up a widget, you need to click on this option that says set up widget. Now, here we can go ahead and click on get started. This will give you an automatic option to go ahead and set up your widget. Now, if you want to set up, you can just copy the whole code here. It's an HTML code which you need to integrate in your website. On the pages that you need the widget, you can just integrate this code below the header. And if you need to customize it, you can just go ahead and customize it from here. You can select the contact form, you can set up chat option, help center, which we'll see later in the video. You can also set up the position of the help option. Once done, click on save. And we are good to go. Now let's check the second option, which is the Jopim chart. Now Zendesk provides chat options for the websites through Jopim. Let's go ahead and set up our chat as well. In order to do that, click on setup chat. Then you need to go ahead and agree to the terms and conditions and click on get started. Again, it gives you another option here. As you can see, a new option is added, which is for your chat. Now you will have to integrate it via OAuth. That's the only option that is provided through Zendesk, or you can use your own provider as well. Now, in order to embed this web widget like the chat option on your website, here is the code that you need to copy and paste in the HTML source code of your website. You can use this on every page if you want, or just on the first page. Now, as you can see here, I have agents, departments, shortcuts, banned visitors. We will see each of these options one by one. Let's select the second option, that is visualization. Here you can visualize your website's visitors, the people who are visiting your website. You can also check the history and the analytics of your website. Now moving on to the manage option. Here you can set up agents. You can manage your Zendesk and Jopim agents in one place here. Now let's go ahead and click on manage. Now I can add agents or I can remove agents from right here. Now as you can see, I just created another user, which is an agent. Now I can also add another agent. I can add another supervisor. Now in order to do that, you can just go ahead and click on back. You can add another administrator, you can add agent, you can add end user, as well as chat only agents. Now chat only agents will have option to only chats. They won't have access to the ticketing system. Let's add another agent. Now we have two agents here. The first one is David, another one is John. Now, once I have added the agents, I can change departments, use departments. I can add department like sales. I can add department like IT. And similarly, we can add other departments as well. I can also go ahead and add a pre-chat form to allow visitors to choose which department they want to chat with. If I just go ahead and click on this on, allow visitors to enter their phone number. We can change the appearance, phone number. They can also log in through their social networking Facebook page or Google Plus. We can also add a pre-chat form where it will require a pre-chat greeting. Let's say, welcome to 31 West. If you require the identity of the customer, you just need to check this checkbox and it will ask for the name of the customer. Now, if you look on the right hand side, you can see the preview of the chat window, how it will look as I make any changes to this. Now, whenever I check a checkbox, you will see a star mark coming here, which means it is mandate for the customer to provide these information. You can also change the appearance of this form. The display title you can change from live support to anything, ask us anything. You can upload your own images. You can also go ahead and edit your account. In order to change your account setting, you need to click on personal and then you can change your language, tagline, you can change your avatar. Check the notification. If you need to receive sounds on notification, you just need to go ahead and select the volume bar up or down. You can also select the operating hours. Now let's say if your company works from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, you can select the operating hours of the chat desk. So within these hours, the chat will be online. And after that, let's say if Saturday and Sunday's office is closed, the chat would not be online. Also, you can select this timings to be displayed on your widget. Now, let's say if a customer comes on a Wednesday between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., he will be able to chat with you. But on a Saturday, the widget will display this message, which would say that the chat is offline or not under our operations hour. You can change the time zone and select the visitors list. Now, moving on to the next option where you need to configure your email address for email forwarding. You need to go ahead and enter your email address. Let's say support@31west.net and click on setup. Now let's move to the next option, which says add more support agents. Now if I want to add more support agents to my help desk, I just need to click on settings here and enter their email address. Now let's say and you can just separate it with a comma. And click on invite. Now these people will get invite. All they need to do is click on the link in the invite option and set up their email address and a password for the help desk. Now we can also add a help center to our website, just like a knowledge base for our website. Help desk, which will help other customers to go ahead and search queries online. Now, like basic queries for your website, like FAQs, the frequently asked questions, can also be added in the help center. When the customer won't have to actually go ahead and contact the support center, they can directly search the help center for answers. Now, in order to do that, just click on add a help center and click on create yours today. Now out of these themes you can choose any theme. Let's select this theme. Now you can see this logo here which says help center. You can go ahead and click on that in order to go ahead and edit your help center. The help center is currently not activated. Let's go ahead and activate and add a few contents to have a check how it looks. In order to do that, we just need to click on the general settings at the top and then click on the activate option. You can enable spam filter as well. Now the help center is available for the customers to have a check. Let's try and add content and check how it looks. Now as you can see, the test article is already added. Similarly, you can go ahead and add contents. You can edit this article as well. Let's take a look at the other options that we have. Apart from the help center, we have reports. If you look at the bottom left corner of the screen, you can see the reports icon. Now once you click on the reports, these are the things that are available. Now under overview, you will find options like new tickets, solved tickets, backlog, agent touches, satisfaction rating, and first reply time. Based upon that, you can even find the graphs. Now as of now, we just have one sample ticket under our bucket, so that's the reason you can see only one ticket. Then you have leaderboard, you have knowledge base. You can add articles to the knowledge base as well through help center. Then you have community, search, net promoter score, which is the net promoter score for your website. You can get started from here. You can click on get started. Now if you have a list of your customers, you can just select the email address of the customer, upload it to an Excel file, choose the Excel file here, or you can just select from the customer list, select the customized survey like the questions that you would like to ask your customers, and then go ahead and click on send survey. The last option is insights. Insights help you customize your data. If you click on get started, it usually takes a bit of time to actually calculate the data depending upon the data that you have on your help desk, and gives you an overview. The next option that we have on the board is settings, which is one of the most important aspect for an admin. If you click on that, You can see the system updates that were sent by Zendesk, as well as you can find options like macros, triggers, automation, and views. Now, as you can see, we have 5 macros, 7 triggers, 2 automation, and 10 views already created on this. If you want to go ahead and change macros or triggers, we will see how to do that later in this video. Now, starting with the first option, that's the apps. We can add apps to our Zendesk. Just like the app Zopim Chat that we have added, we can go to the marketplace. Now let's say if you want to add an app for Salesforce or a remote like GoToAssist, you can go ahead and select that app and add it to your Zendesk help desk as well. In order to manage your apps, you can just click on the manage option here. Now right now we have Zopim Chat added already. We can go ahead and manage it from right here. We can either enable it, disable it, or change settings, or even uninstall it. The next option that we have under manage is people. Now, as you can see, we added 4 agents, Mike, Donald, David, John, and they say unverified. The reason being they have been shot an email to their email address, and until and unless they verify the email and create a username and password for themselves, it says unverified. Once they create a username using their email address and a password, it will say verified. Similarly, you can add users, group, and organization from right here. Now, this is the user field wherein the user or the customer actually selects a few things. Now, you can create custom checkboxes or decimal or numeric boxes. Now, let's go ahead and select a checkbox. In order to go ahead and select a checkbox, you have to type in the field title shown to agents, field key, description, tag. Once done, you can just click on create field. Similarly, you can do the same for organization fields as well. The next option that we have is views. Under views, you can see how we have customized our ticketing system to show rated tickets from last 7 days, 31 West Help Desk, unsolved tickets in your group, or you can even customize your ticketing system to show the view that you would like. Now you have two views, one is shared and one is personal. Shared is basically for all the agents and everybody else. Personal is basically for the person who is logging in with his account, or it can be for the admin here. Now in order to create a new view, all you need to do is click on add view. Type in the view title, select your conditions, scroll down, select the formatting options, group by, order by, and available for all agents if you want it to be available for all agents, or just the agents in the group support or sales, or just you. And then click on create view. The next option that we have is macros. Macros are nothing but they are automated tasks which will help you go ahead and repeat the same task again and again without going ahead and changing the settings. In order to add a macro, you just need to click on add macro the same way. You can give a macro title, select the action like set subject or anything else. Type available for, do you want it for all agents again or just for me? And then click on create macro. As you can see, we already have a few macros created right here. Similarly, you can create other macros as well. Now the next option that we have is reports. Here you can create customized reports based upon your own requirements. Now on the overview page, you will find the ticket stats. Next is the reports page. Now here we can actually go ahead and create a new report. In order to create a new report, just click on add report. Select the reporting period. Select the data series, created tickets or resolved tickets, unsolved tickets, and click on submit. Let's check the report for resolved tickets for our help desk. Now, as you can see, it's in red. That's because we just have one ticket. That's a sample ticket, which is an open, and the status is not set to resolve. Hence, the ticket shows as red. Now, the next option that we have is tags. You can add tags to your tickets, just like we have one sample ticket and one Zendesk and sample has been added as tag to it because it's a sample ticket from Zendesk. Similarly, now let's say if you have similar issues with different customers, these tags will help you search those tickets as well as search for answers within those tickets. Now the next option we have is ticket fields. This actually helps you to show what all fields you need in a ticketing system. Now, if you want to add any custom field, you can click on Add Custom Field. You can select the department sales, you can select multi-line text, you can select checkboxes, date. This will add a custom box or a custom option in your ticket. As of now, we have these options available in our ticketing system. The next option that we see is dynamic content. Dynamic content is nothing but it enables you to create standard multi-language responses that can be reused in macros, triggers, automations, etc. Now, in order to do that, you can just click on Add Item here or Add One Now. You can select the default language, content, and the title. Once done, click on Create. Next option we have is Sandbox. Basically, Sandbox allows you to go ahead and create a similar login or just like a clone login for your own help desk. Now we have a few channels as well that Zendesk allows us. The first is email. Now here, as you can see, we have two email already added. That's support@31west.net, which is verification pending. The second one is support@31westglobalservices.zendesk.com. This is a Zendesk address. Now any email coming to these particular addresses will hit our ticketing system. Now we can also import our Gmail account. In order to do that, you can just click on connect to Google Mail account and import your Gmail emails. Now you can also select personalized email replies. You can select Gmail go to action, email templates, and several other options that you see here. Once done, you can just click on save to save these options. The next we have Twitter. In order to add your Twitter account, you just need to go ahead and click on this. Click on Twitter account, add your first Twitter account, and you will be able to add your Twitter account to Zendesk. Now, whenever a customer posts a tweet on your Twitter account, it comes to your help desk or the ticketing system as a new ticket. Similarly, we have chat option. There's the Zopim chat. Next we have the Facebook option. We can add our Facebook account as well. Again, any comments sent by any agent in Facebook ticket will appear on your Facebook page. Now similarly, if any customer posts any information or any query on your Facebook page, it will come to you as a ticket. Now the voice option is not enabled yet because we have a trial account. Once you have a complete account or a paid account, you will be able to find the voice options as well. Next we have the widget. The widget, that help option that you can see on the right bottom corner of the screen. Now you can customize this, you can set up this. This is the code to set it up. As we discussed earlier, all you need to do is copy and paste the code in your HTML source code on your website. If you want to do it on all the pages, you can paste it on all the pages. If you just want it to be on the first page, you can just paste it on the first page. Next we have is the API. Here you can actually allow password access to your agents or customers, or you can allow a token access. Now if you have an API token, you can use that. This is the code to embed it. As of now, we have just allowed a password access to our customers as well as agents. Once done, you can click on Save. The next option we have is Mobile SDK. The Mobile SDK actually enables you to embed Zendesk functionality in your native app. Now, once you install the native app on your mobile, you can actually embed a few things to go ahead and use Zendesk on your mobile as well. In order to do that, you just click on Add App, click on Setup. Now, this is a unique ID that you need to give your developer to identify the app. Once done, he can use this snippet for Android, this one for iOS, in order to go ahead and create the app for your requirement. Authentication method can be anonymous or JWT. Once done, you can click on Save. If you need to customize your app, you can go ahead and click on Customization. You also have an option to rate the app. Now, moving on to the next options, we have business rules, which is very important. Again, triggers. Triggers are automatic responses. Now, let's say if you need to know all the tickets that comes with a high priority, you can set a trigger to send in a notification or send in any email to you in order to go ahead and let you know that there is a ticket with high priority. In order to set any other trigger, you can just click on Add Trigger. Select your fields, perform action, and create triggers. Next we have is the automation. Now automation is an automated service which will allow you to manage your Zendesk more properly. Now let's say if you go ahead and automate a task, let's say any ticket which, as you can see one on the screen, close tickets 4 days after the status is set to resolved. Now let's say if I set the ticket to solve today, after 4 days the Zendesk will automatically go ahead and close that ticket. Now in order to add similar automations, you just click on Add Automation, select your task, put an automation title, and click on Create Automation. The next business rule that we have is service level agreements. SLA is very important for any company, so in order to add an SLA, you can just click on Add Target. Fulfillment target, let's say 90%. SLA conditions, any ticket type, let's say questions, with priority equal to high in organization 31 West, must be assigned immediately and solved within an hour. Now let's say if I want to go ahead and create this SLA, I will just click on Add SLA Service Target, and it's created. Now the other option that we have here are settings. Now if you click on the account, this will help you to change your account settings. You can change the color of the screen from green to something else. You can change your Zendesk account name. You can also put a favicon. You can change the subdomain. You can change the multi-brand Zendesk as well. Once done, you can click on Save tab. Localization allows you to change your time zone, your language, and time format. Address is the address of your company. Benchmark is wherein you can select your industry, you can select the current number of employees, primary support segment, customer count, your support structure. This will allow the Zendesk to actually learn more about your company and help you go ahead and complete the survey. Invoices are basically the invoices that you own for payments done to Zendesk. Now as you can see, we have only one invoice, that is for the trial account that we have right here. Next is the subscription tab. Subscription is again the subscription that you have with Zendesk. As of now, this account that we have is a trial account, but it does tell us how much will we need to pay in case we need to activate the account. Now the next option that we have is security. You can set the security level to high, medium or low, or you can also set a custom security level. You can also allow the admin and the agents use their Google authentication to sign into your Zendesk, also with single sign-on. Based upon your requirement, you can use the same for admin and agents, end users, as well as global. You can even put IP restrictions and allow admin to set passwords. Once done, you can click on Save option. Next is Schedule. In Schedule, you can actually add the business hours that your company works. Let's say your company works from 8:30 to 5. That's the one which we have added here. From Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if it is closed, you can add business hours and holidays to the Zendesk as well. Once done, you can just click on Save. In order to add a holiday, you can just click on a holiday and click on Add Holiday here. Next, we have tickets setting. Here you can actually go ahead and check how the comments are being sent to the customers. If you want attachments to be sent to your customer, how to actually manage your tags. If you want to enable CC on tickets, assignment of tickets, suspend ticket notifications, ticket IDs, several other options you can go ahead and select from right here. Ticket sharing as well, you can go ahead and select from here. Once done, you can just go ahead and click on Save tab and we are good to go. The next option is agents. This actually allows us to give signature to agent. Now we can put any signature, like let's say support agent 31 West Global Services. Now whenever your agent sends out an email, this will be the signature for him. Now if you want your agents give access for deleting tickets, you can just check this checkbox and your agents will have access to delete tickets. However, that would not be recommended. Now if you want to enable email forwarding, you can go ahead and check this checkbox and click on Save. The next option we have is customers. Now basically the end user or our customers will send tickets to us. If you want anybody to send us tickets, you can just enable this option. If you want them to register, you can ask users to register first. If you require a captcha, you can just go ahead and click on require captcha. Similarly, you can whitelist or blacklist any domains. You can use customized user registration message, user welcome message, email verification email. You can also allow users to view and edit their profile data, allow users to change their password or not. All this can be managed from right here. Now this is the satisfaction option, which is a satisfaction survey that goes to your customers. If you want the survey to be sent, you can just click on allow customers to rate tickets. If this is enabled, customers will definitely get a survey to go ahead and fill up for the replies that they have received from our agents. Now the next option that we have is a benchmark survey. This is a benchmark survey conducted by Zendesk. You can go ahead and fill up the survey. It will ask for your company main industry, a number of employees, who does the support desk serve, and the other questions, and click on submit survey. This will help Zendesk to customize or give you options, other options how to customize your Zendesk according to your requirement. The last option that we have here is extensions. If you click on extensions, you have your targets and you have your CRM. You can now add active targets. Now if you want to add a Twitter target, you can add a Twitter target. You can add a Jira target. Similarly, you can add Salesforce, Microsoft Dynamics, and other CRM as well. You can also import your tickets from other CRM using the CRM option right here. You can select the CRM. We just have 3 of them that we can select. You can select the CRM and select a hosting type, web service address, CRM server address, username, password, and you can go ahead and import your data from other CRM as well. Let's have a look at how the dashboard looks. Now here, all the tickets or emails that comes to, let's say, sales or info@31west.net will come to this ticketing system. Now here you can see one ticket which is already there. This is a sample ticket submitted by Zendesk itself. Now if we click on the ticket, this is how the tickets look. You can change the priority, you can change the incident type, you can link the incident to problems, you can change the tags, and you can also change as how do you want to submit it. Now if you want to reopen the ticket, you just need to type in your comments and you can reopen the ticket as well. Select submit as open. Now as you can see, from the solved it comes down to open. Well, that's all about Zendesk. Thank you so much.